Hello everyone, welcome to J-Hook Crochet and More. It's been a while since I've last been here, I know, but there's just been so much going on and I will tell you all about it in a second. But first I want to welcome all my new subscribers and say thank you to the ones who are returning subscribers. Happy to have you here today with me. And I just want to remind you that anything that I mention in today's video will be linked in the description box below. Any other video, Facebook group, website, anything I mention, I always link everything in the description box below. And if anything is missing, then you can use the comment to ask me or just write me an email and I will add it in. So I want to begin with a little bit of explanation of my absence. I have released a few videos over the course of the past few weeks, but they were kind of short and very limited videos. And the reason for that is we've been having huge storms hitting us over the past few weeks. And the noise of the wind was just so strong. I could not film anything. And I mean, I'm sitting here on the top floor in our house. You can see that I'm under the roof and you hear it very, very strong in this room where I film all my videos. And I had to edit so many times the videos that I did end up filming because it was just so strong and you could hear it. Thank God our house was able to withstand those winds, but there has been so much damage to property all around where we live. Trees are falling on cars, people are cutting down trees in their backyards to prevent them from falling on their house. It's been crazy. So I'm just thankful that today I have a few minutes of silence that I can actually film without you hearing wind in the background the whole time. I'm sorry if any of my latest videos had a lot of background noises in them, but that's really out of my control. And I hope that I can cover everything I want to say before it starts up again. Another thing that I've been dealing with over the past few weeks is the coronavirus. If you've heard about it, it's already all over Europe. I don't have it, thank God, nobody in my family does, but it is spread in cities around us and our entire region is under not really quarantine, but more like government recommendations of staying at home and not going to public places. Any big events which were planned for the next few weeks has been canceled or postponed. I was supposed to go to a very big trade show and meet a lot of different yarn manufacturers, and I was supposed to film there, and that got postponed. So sadly, I will not be going. Maybe if the new date fits me, then I will. But at the moment, for me personally, I consider it canceled. And also, my kids have been full-time at home now. Kindergartens and schools are closed until further notice. And so I really had no time to crochet or to film or to do anything that is not keeping my children occupied. They are not in the age where they can keep themselves entertained, and so they need me all the time. And so life kind of been taken over and I did not have a lot of time to give to YouTube over the past few weeks, and I don't know how much time I will have until this whole thing will be finished. I just hope that it will be put behind us as fast as possible. More to that point, Euro 5s, my European meetup that I have been working on planning, has also been put on hold for the moment. It is not to say that I'm canceling it. I'm definitely going to have it. I have already started planning it, but I don't see at the moment any point in continuing to plan it until I know what exactly is going on. Right now, a lot of companies are canceling flights into Europe. People who are flying into Europe are forced to go on quarantine. I don't want anyone to feel uncomfortable or to be forced to not attend due to those new regulations that are being put to action at the moment. So for now, I'm not canceling it. I'm just putting it on hold until we know what's going on. And once we have new information, I will, of course, share it with you. So a few new things that I have been able to achieve over the past few weeks is I open up a Facebook group for J-Hook Crochet, and I will link that in the description box below this video, and I invite you all to join. I am going to have different things that will only be available for the people on the Facebook group. So there will be giveaways that are only for Facebook, or different competitions, actions that are only for the Facebook group members. So I invite you all to join. And also, if you have not yet heard about my Yarn for Earth competition, then I will link that video in the description box below, and I urge you all to go and watch it, because since I opened the Facebook group now, another way to enter the competition, in addition to all the other ways that you can enter the competition, is by posting your project on the Facebook group. So if you post your Yarn for Earth project on the Facebook group with the hashtag Yarn for Earth, then you enter the competition as well. So you can go ahead and do that if you want. One more thing is, if you notice in my past few videos, there has been a link added to the description boxes saying you can donate to help grow my channel. My channel is not monetized, and I don't really have plans of getting it monetized in the future. I'm not sure I will even do it once I hit 1,000 subscribers. I will have to look into that, and I will have to consider that. I'm not sure that I want to do that. But keeping this channel and getting it going and getting new content in is something that costs money. And so I do not ask anyone to donate. I do not encourage anyone to donate. It is completely your choice. But if you do like the content that I have on my channel, and if you do wish to contribute in any way, I do realize that I live in Europe, and for a lot of my subscribers, sending me things is a very expensive deal. So this link of donating is just a little way in which, if you want, if you wish, you can use it in order to help grow my channel, and it won't cost you as much as sending packages over to me. I do want to thank two of my subscribers who have been kind enough to contact me because they do want to send me some happy mail, and I did give my address to those people. I am not putting my address out there because here in Germany, getting a PO box is kind of a complicated thing, and so I don't have a PO box, and I don't like to put my personal address out there. But if anyone does wish to send me anything, you can contact me by email, and then after a short conversation, I normally give out the address so that people can send me things. But that is, again, not to say that I expect anyone to send me anything, and it's just, I do realize that not everyone can and not everyone wants, but I know that some people do because I have been asked, so just clearing that out. Due to the whole craziness that's been going on, I don't have a lot of finished objects. But last time I came on here, I did show these little two guys that I have been working on. This was a Valentine crochet along with Mistletoe Crochet, and so I finished them. Well, I finished them a while ago, but it has been a while and I have not showed them to you yet. So I did finish these two. Those were my Valentine bears. I was very happy when the crochet along was finished that the designer of Mistletoe Crochet decided to keep the group open, and every once in a while he puts a free pattern on there for the members of the group. So if you like these, or if you like making amigurumis and you want to check it out, then I will link the group in the description box below this video, and you should join. He's a very, very talented designer and he makes beautiful things. One more finished object I have is another amigurumi. It's this cute little octopus. It's actually the second one of these octopuses that I made. The first one I made and I sold it, and then someone saw it and custom ordered another one. Now, I normally don't do custom orders because I do not like to work on a schedule. I cannot commit to schedules. I have two little kids, as I have mentioned before, and it is very, very hard to me to say, yes, I'm going to do that for you. Normally, when I do sell my items, I sell finished things that I have already made, and then I put them for sale and sell those. And 99% of the times when someone asks me, can you make me a different one in different colors, or can you make me another one? I say no. But this specific one was an order from a close friend of mine, and of course I said yes. I was finding it very hard to keep the schedule, and sadly she did not receive it when she wanted to, but she is going to receive it anyway. I do anything for my friends, but it's just been hard. I really don't like to work on a schedule. I do not like to make custom orders. And that is just one more reason why I'm not making crochet and knitting my business, because I don't like that notion of my hobby, what I do in my free time, for me, for my calming down time, for my fun time, to become my job, and that I will feel obligated to do it. One more object that is, I'm not sure if it is a finished object yet. This is the hobby cowl. I was telling you guys that I'm going to do it. It has lasted 5 weeks now, I think, or 6. It is quite big. So I hope you can see it. I'm not sure I can show it all. I'm going to try and get a picture of it later, and then I'm going to try and insert it. But this is the Wunderland wrap. That was the hobby cowl. And the pattern is still available, and there is still one more part of the pattern to go. The last part of the pattern is adding the tassels, and the reason I said that I'm not sure if it is a finished object or not is because I'm not sure if I want to add the tassels or not. I have seen pictures of the finished wrap with the tassels, and I'm not 100% sure that that's what I want. And so I will have to decide that and see if I actually want to add the tassels or not. In case I do not, then I will just weave in the ends of this one and keep it the way it is. I really like the colors of it. I used a twister, and that's a yarn from Hobby, and it is in the color Lavender Fields. That's the one I used. I have seen other people's work with this pattern, and I have just one thing to say. When I spoke about the hobby cowl a few weeks ago, I think it was a few months ago already, then I told you all that I'm already annoyed with it before it even began because of the spamming that Hobby did in order to promote it. Now that it is almost finished, I am on the fence with it. I have a feeling that this wrap is beautiful because of the yarn you use and not because of the pattern itself. The pattern itself is pretty simple, pretty basic, not something that if I would have seen in just plain one color, I would probably say, I don't want to make that. But when you look at the pictures that they posted of the wrap when they promoted the cowl, then you say, oh, that's beautiful. But then once you made it yourself, you realize it was only beautiful because of the yarn they used and not because of the pattern. The designer who made the pattern for Hobby, from Super Cute Design, she has super cute designs. When you go on her page, you say, oh, she makes these really cute things. And then I see this and I say, I don't see a connection between those designs that she has and this. This is, if it's not made out of this yarn, if it's made in just, I don't know, one color, one plain color, it's not much. It's not all that dazzling. And so I did it. I'm sort of done with it. I will probably have to decide next week if I'm done with it or not, because that's when the last part of the cowl is being released. But for me, personally, I would probably not do it again. I mean, it's not the kind of pattern that I say, oh, this is beautiful. I want to make 5 of these and give them to all my friends. So, yeah, I'm kind of meh at the moment. That's all I have in terms of finished objects, and my only other work in progress that I have is my temperature blanket, and I did not bring that up today. I also didn't have a lot of time to work on it due to everything that's been going on. So I have been keeping track on the temperatures of every day, and I'm gonna have to catch up. And I hope that this whole coronavirus craze is going to be over soon, and then I can just get out my notes and sit and work on that blanket. Last time I came on here, I told you guys that I'm going to subscribe to different subscription boxes, yarn clubs, and try a few of them out to see if I like them. And then I said that I'm going to have a video telling you all of my thoughts and conclusions and tell you which ones of them I decided to keep. This month I have received my very first delivery from a yarn club that I signed up to. It is a subscription club by Lolo Did It. It came like this. Now, I did not open it yet. I thought I would open it on camera because I have not seen a lot of people who are subscribed to one of her clubs, and I thought it would be nice to do sort of like an unboxing. But it came, this is the way it came. Well, it was inside an envelope, but this does not look like much. I mean, again, I did not get any other subscriptions other than Knit Crate until now, so I don't know how most of them arrive. But this one came in a big envelope like that. And the subscription, she has a few different clubs, and I am subscribed to the Quotable Dumbledore club, in which every hank of yarn is hand dyed, and the inspiration for the dye is a quote by Dumbledore from Harry Potter. And being a big Harry Potter fan, I thought that is the perfect club for me. So I'm gonna unwrap it and we will see what we got this month, and hopefully there is something in there that says what the quote is. Oh, that is beautiful. Look at that yarn. I really hope that it is not too reflective in my camera. Look at those colors. That is just, that is right up my alley. First of all, it feels amazing. When you sign up to one of her subscription boxes, you can choose the base of yarn that you want to get. So you can always get DK, or always get worsted weight, or always get sock yarn. You understand the point. So I am subscribed to the one hank of worsted weight yarn. It does say that it is the February 2020 edition, so this is the February hank, and it says Quotable Dumbledore, and there is actually the quote on there. That is nice. And let's see if I can take this off and tell you what the yarn is. So this is the Lolo Did It Simple Worsted, and it is 100% superwash merino wool, 100 grams, 218 yards, worsted weight 4-ply. Nice. And the colorway, oh, this actually, okay, the colorway is words. So the quote that this is dyed after this month has something to do with Dumbledore's opinion on words. So that was my Lolo Did It yarn club. I am definitely going to keep it for at least one more month and see what I get next. One more box that I'm supposed to get this month is the Crochet Surprise box. From some reason, it has been taking ages to get here. It is my February box, and we are already almost in the middle of March, and I did not get it yet. I do understand international shipping takes time, but I would expect yarn subscription boxes to take that into consideration, especially if they do ship internationally, if they do give that option of international subscribers, then they should take into consideration that the international subscribers want to get their boxes together with the rest. Knit Crate, for example, did address that issue, and this month we got an email from them about how they are going to improve on having their international subscribers getting their box closer to when the other ones get it, so that we won't have to sit at home, see everyone opens theirs, and we don't have ours yet. Which is what happened to me with Crochet Surprise this month. I already know what the project is, I already know what the yarn is, I am not going to be surprised, but let's see when it gets here. Maybe I will at least be happy with the yarn itself. So far I have 3 subscription boxes. I have Knit Crate, I have the Lola Did It, and I have Crochet Surprise. And my first impression of Crochet Surprise is at the moment in the bottom of the list, but we shall see. It might differ. In April I will have 2 more subscription boxes added to that list, and hopefully in May I will have 2 more, and then that would conclude all the ones that I wanted to try, and I hope that around June or July I can get this video out to you. And we were talking Harry Potter already, so I can jump right into the next thing I wanted to show you, which is yarn that I ordered from Whisper Crochet. And I have met her on YouTube on Granny D's live chat, and she dyed some yarn for Granny D and she sent it to her and she showed it on the live. I was very impressed, so I contacted her and I ordered 4 hanks of yarn from her that are the Harry Potter Houses Colors yarns, and I'm gonna show it to you now. Oh, look at that! Isn't that gorgeous? I love them. And they are really soft, and they would make, I think, great socks. I think I'm gonna make 4 pairs of Harry Potter socks out of this beautiful yarn. It's also sparkly. Can you see that? I hope you can see the colors and the sparkle on the camera. I still don't have anything that shows me what my camera sees when I film this way, because I'm filming on a camera and on my phone, so I cannot see myself on the screen. Gonna find a solution to that, but really beautiful yarn. So she sent this explanation of what a yarn is, and it has all of her contact information on here. It says, your order of Hogwarts Houses yarn set has arrived. 4 hanks of 100 grams hand-dyed yarn. Each hank is 400 meters. The yarn content is 71% superwash merino, 24% nylon, and 5% lurex. That is that sparkly thing. You should use 2 to 3 millimeter knitting needles or 3 to 4 millimeter crochet hook. It has her Instagram and Facebook info on there, and I will link it in the description box below, and I urge you all to go check her out. She's a lovely lady. She lives in the Netherlands, and actually not very far away from me because I live right on the Dutch border. And I ordered from her. My yarn has arrived less than 48 hours later. And I already placed a second order with her because her stuff is amazing. And I really urge you all to go check her out. And she ships internationally as well. She has reasonable prices. You will not pay more than the shipment costs. And it is just very, very good quality yarn. She's only been dyeing yarn for the past 6 months, as she told me. And I am very surprised. She's a very talented lady if this is the results that she gets after just 6 months of doing that. Every time she puts on a picture of a new thing that she made, I go like, I need that. But, you know, you can't get it all. But yeah, as I've said, I've already ordered a second batch and I will show it to you hopefully next time. And I urge you all to go check her out. And one more thing that I wanted to say about go check someone out. There is a very nice lady in the UK and her name is Sadie, and she has also a shop on Facebook. It's called Sadies Spincraft, and she dyes and spins her own yarn and she sells it online. I will link her also, and she also has a YouTube channel. So you should definitely go check her out as well. She's a very nice girl. Again, she does beautiful work, and I also have already been tempted to place an order with her. So that is in terms of acquisitions. There is one more thing I got in the mail in the past few weeks, and that is yarn that I won from Hobby. If you have a favorite yarn company, mine personally is Hobby, everyone knows that already. But if you have a favorite yarn company, I strongly recommend that you follow them on all social media. Any social media that they have, you should follow them, because a lot of those yarn companies do the same as what Hobby do. They put on giveaways every once in a while for their followers, and you can win some great stuff. So I was very surprised. Last month I won 25 balls of yarn from Hobby, and I got to choose the colors that I want, and I was ecstatic. So that arrived, and I will insert a picture of it here. And that is what I won from Hobby. And I was so happy winning something from the oh my god. That made me really happy. Okay, last two things I want to talk about are some giveaways that I had. So I uploaded a video a few weeks ago, and I announced a whole bunch of winners. And I think that's also what that video is called. I'm pretty sure it's called a whole bunch of winners. And I announced 7 different winners on that video. To date, I've only been contacted by 5 of them. So if you took part in any of my recent giveaways and did not watch that video, then you should go back and watch it, because you might be one of the missing 2 that did not contact me yet. Everyone else who already contacted me, their packages have been shipped. I am sorry, I've said it numerous times, German mail is slow, and tracking numbers only go as far as the border. So I get the tracking numbers, but once it leaves Germany, that tracking number will not help you. And I'm sorry, Germans are so efficient in so many ways, but not shipping mail. So go back and check out if you're one of those 2 winners, and contact me if you are. Another giveaway that I had was my Easter Bunny giveaway. This yarn bag full of goodies that one of you won, and that person is congratulations! So please contact me to the email that is in the description box below and say I'm the giveaway winner, and send me all of your information so that I can ship this out to you. And please don't forget to mention what country you're from. I do not live in the US, and I do not assume which country you live in. So please include all of the information. And last thing, if you stuck with me so far, then you are my most loyal subscribers. And so you deserve a prize as well. My channel is very, very close to hitting 800 subscribers. According to this morning, I am on 795. That's just 5 more subscribers away from 800. And so I'm going to make a 800 subscribers giveaway. Anyone who comments on this video will be included, and you can comment whatever you want, and there will be a prize, but I'm not gonna tell you what it is. You're gonna have to watch the next episode of What's on the Hook to see who won and what exactly they won. But there will be a lot of the yarny goodness in there, you can be sure, and a lot of other goodies. So just comment below and tell me something, whatever. And I will include you in a giveaway, and maybe you'll win. That's all the time I have for today. Storm is firing up again outside. There are still a few things I wanted to talk about but didn't get to, but I'm gonna skip it because it's gonna get very loud in here in just a few more minutes. So thank you all very, very much for joining me today and for watching. And if you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're not yet subscribed to my channel, then please do so. I am only 5 subscribers away from 800, as I've said. Thank you, thank you, thank you all. And I will see you next time. Bye.